choosing it because in each of the gel caps here, you have 2.5 pounds of certified organic reishi mushroom. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the most potent of the reishi. This is the most potent of the gano. And so therefore what you find is that people who utilizes this, they tend to see their results, accelerated more than, the other persons who are taking the extract or, for example, the capsules. Now, another product that we have here that is supporting, our journey, supporting diabetics and having them live their best lives, having their bodies, go back to normal. In other words, reversing that diabetes is this particular mushroom known as the shaga mushroom. Guys, this is a nutrient-dense superfood. Let me tell you about this. As apart from the fact that it fights inflammation, slows the aging process, lowers the cholesterol and lowers, many of the things that are happening in our bodies. This mushroom lowers the blood sugar. And the way it does that is that it contains what is called, first and foremost, it's considered to be the king of all medicinal mushrooms, ladies and gentlemen. And what we have found through research is that this mushroom contains over 400 bioactive compounds, each of course having its unique benefits to the system. You have things like the triterpenoids, you have the polysaccharides, and the polysaccharides that are found in the shaga mushroom, these are able, ladies and gentlemen, to treat chronic ailments. Chronic ailments, right? And of course, in doing so, it also prevents metabolic disorder. Shaga mushroom has the ability, research has indicated, to lower the blood sugar because it works specifically on the pancreas. So many researches have been done by hordes of universities, particularly in the Eastern world, particularly in Asia, and of course Africa. That's what these people have come up with. That's what they have found. And the truth of the matter is, if you look at those individuals that are consuming mushrooms in that particular part of the world, you realize that they are living healthier, longer lives. Now, we know that one day we will go, but of course the quality of our lives is what is extremely important. We see that according to the Journal of Diabetes Investigation, this particular mushroom is able to significantly, reduce the damages that are caused, for example, to the kidney. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, when combined with another mushroom we have called the cordy, it's the perfect solution for that renal challenge that you are faced with. So it mitigates that. And in the case where it is present, what we see based on the research is that it has the propensity to literally restores the normal functioning of our kidneys. I know you never knew before. I know that you're not cognizant of this type of information, and that is why we invited you here. And the people that did not show up, they're missing a whole lot from this presentation. We have also seen that, the mushroom also has the ability to really help in terms of, those infections and those viruses that the diabetics may encounter. For example, if you have that diabetes foot, then that becomes very, very important for you. So what you have here, ladies and gentlemen, is your shaga mushroom being available in your capsule and also your extract, so the purest, and of course our capsules. I do recommend at all times the extract. But if you're not a powder person and you can swallow your pills, then of course go and have those capsules and take it away from there. So those are the two mushrooms, ladies and gentlemen, that are really changing lives all across the globe when it comes on to helping to reverse type 2 diabetes. We see a lot of persons who have combined the Televina detox tea as the detox agent, yes, from a cellular level, along with the reishi and the shaga mushroom. And you're going to hear from somebody this evening who would have had that experience and how his life has transformed tremendously. Now, we also know that type 2 diabetes is associated with, overweight. Lots of persons, that are diabetic. In fact, the majority of people who are struggling with type 2 diabetes, they fall into the category of either being overweight or obese. Now, here is your challenge, ladies and gentlemen. You are trying to lose the weight. It's not going because you have not had the detox. Here at Vida, we have products that are designed specifically to help you to shed the weight. Recently, we launched this product. We have done all the testing on it. And what have we seen? We are seeing where persons who are using this Skull Max, they are shedding pounds like crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, this product is formulated to assist you in your overall health and, of course, your weight loss goals. Get back to the person who invited you and they will tell you more about it. But, of course, one of the key benefits of it is that it also helps to support, healthy metabolism. And that's critical because if your metabolism is slowed, then what you're going to find is that you're going to constantly be gaining weight and it's going to be difficult for you to shed it. In addition to that, we also have these capsules that are available to you. You have what is called the HCG. Now, the HCG is that particular capsule that stimulates the natural HCG hormone in your body. Yes, to function effectively, to release those extra fats that you're carrying and to convert them into energy. The Life is that particular product that reduces your appetite. It suppresses your appetite, right? And in suppressing your appetite, another benefit that comes with it is that it increases and propels your metabolism to greater levels. The Atom is really my favorite in this category because you're talking about 12 hours of sustained energy. Ladies and gentlemen, 12 hours. The guy or the girl who is gaining weight because of the toxins, yes, but also because you're lethargic. If your body is toxic, then you're going to be lethargic. You're going to find it difficult in order to burn, fats. You're going to find it very difficult to do things. And so you're sitting around, you're doing this, you're doing that, but you can't get anything done. If you need energy, then that is exactly what you need. Then there are those individuals with those, those digestion issues. You have struggling with various types of indigestion challenges. For you, we have the Ignite. With the Ignite, you have your 3 digestive enzymes, the lipase, yes, the amylase and the protease. Any type of challenges with the stomach, this particular product here, along with the Televina Detox Tea, is able to help you to arrest that. What about you? You are struggling. You're not sleeping when night comes. Your eyes are wide open. You can't sleep, ladies and gentlemen. For you, there is the Sleep and Lose. Yes, this product is enriched with what is called melatonin. But here is the difference between this and what you know. This melatonin doesn't go into your body and replace what is there. Your body already has melatonin. And so what it does is that it activates the natural melatonin in your body and causes you to sleep like a little baby. That's what we have experienced so far. For you, my friends, who are struggling to find the proper foods in order to eat. Yes, your foods are nutrient deficient. Lots of people are eating, but are you consuming nutrients? What you need are nutrients in order to sustain your body. For you, we have this meal replacement shake known as Lean. What does this do? Well, first and foremost, it provides your body with 16 grams of pure plant protein. In addition to that, you have all your vegetables, you have all your fruits, and so therefore from that, you're getting all your vitamins, you're receiving all your minerals, and so therefore what you find here is a balanced, nutritious meal that you are actually receiving here. Now for the guy or the girl that is type 2 diabetic, and your eyes are damaged, you have blurry vision, here is the possible solution to your challenge. A product known as Sight. Now, this product, ladies and gentlemen, is particularly infused with some really, really extremely powerful ingredients. I'm talking about all the vitamin A that you need. In fact, 25,000 international units of vitamin A. There's also this great ingredient known as lutein. Right now, this ingredient is well sought after. Persons all across the world have been researching it. There's also grapeseed. There's L-taurine extract here. So you have that perfect combination of all natural ingredients that are designed to literally repair the damages done to the nerve, the damages done to the vessels that transport the blood throughout the body and particularly to the eye. That is why we see people who uses this, particularly diabetics, when they use it, what we find is that their eyes are opening in the event where it was closed. Where the vision was blurry, it's no longer there. And again, you will have a testimony this evening of somebody who had this problem and how their lives have changed. Erectile dysfunction or libido challenges is for, in both men and women is very prevalent when it comes on to type 2 diabetes. And so we have lots of ladies who have lost the desire for intimacy as a result of their diabetic conditions. It's just not happening. Here's a product designed specifically for our ladies that supports healthy intimacy. Intimacy is normal, it's natural, and as long as you're alive, it should be possible. So this product literally supports that. It helps you to reclaim your desire for that as well. But there are additional benefits because it supports your menopausal challenges. If you're having those signs and symptoms of menopause, then when you utilize this, you realize that those are mitigated tremendously. You're having menstrual cycle challenges. It could be that because of hormonal issues. Your period is irregular. What you find here, ladies and gentlemen, is that this one product here, very, very dynamic, very, very supportive of our females. And then, our men, whom, research has indicated, they suffer more from diabetes than women. More men seem to be, diabetic more than women. I don't know, what's happening with our men, but yes, here is a product, gentlemen, that is designed to help you to regain the lion that you once were. First and foremost, let me tell you that this product is so dynamic that it supports a healthy prostate. Yes, it helps the prostate to function effectively. I had the pleasure this week of visiting, a doctor and having my prostate examined. And, the doctor was really alarmed. In fact, all the people in the doctor's office were so alarmed. I was flabbergasted when I heard them, searching for me because I thought something was wrong. But when I went and I sat in the doctor's office, the doctor said to me, what's your name? And I gave him my name. He said, how old are you? And I told him because he was looking at the document that I, documented my information on. And he said to me, are you sure you are, the age you gave? I said, yes. And he said, let me see your ID. So I gave him my identification card, it's my driver's license. And he looked at it and he shook his head and he told the nurse, yeah, that, he's correct. He said, let me ask you, are you on some supplements or something? I said, yes. Well, I do my detox by using the Televina detox tea. I use the reishi mushroom. I use the shaga mushroom. I take, my Mars and I do my Tonkat Ali because I'm a very active man. He said, did you know that your prostate reading is 0.3? And a man your age is normally between 1 and 2. I said, no, I'm not really aware of these things, but you are the doctor, so whatever you say, you must know what you're talking about. He says, yes. He said, how can I get some of that Tonkat Ali? Because listen, I've been really trying to get a hold of it and I can't. I said, well, I have 3 products that contains the ingredient Tonkat Ali. One of them is the Mars. The other are 2 coffees. And this gentleman, ladies and gentlemen, went for his card and he went and he got, he could purchase what he could. So it's a really, really, really good product and I'm excited about it because as a representative of this great movement that is changing so many lives, it's really good when I can have my own testimony. Imagine my prostate reading is at 0.3. Think about that for a minute. In addition to that, you will also have all your libido support from this. I call this product the 5-in-1 because, of course, the fact that it is all natural. It also gives you the stamina, the energy that you need. But it also supports the man who wants to be fertile. You're that guy and you're seeking to have that little Johnny or that little Jane, and it has been taken for some time. It could be that your testosterone is extremely low. With the Tonkat Ali, with the maca root that is that constitute this particular product, then of course you may have that experience. We have loads of men locally, regionally, and internationally who have attested to the fact that as a result of using this, they have become fathers. And I stated earlier here at Prime Life health, we have two types of coffees here that contains this product. There is a regular Tonkat, and of course, in case you are saying to yourself, this man is talking about Tonkat, what is it? Well, let me tell you. You see, the Tonkat Ali, ladies and gentlemen, is a plant, and this plant is very prominent. It features very highly in the field of alternative medicine. And what we have is really an ingredient that supports normal testosterone levels. It restores it in the case where it is, it has diminished. And if it is, if it is there, then of course it maintains it at the highest level you can ever imagine. And so with heightened testosterone, with high testosterone levels, what you find is that these men, you have significant muscle strength and muscle mass and that type of thing. These men, they have an increased desire for intimacy. They are never lethargic. They are never not in the mood, that type of thing. With the Tonkat Ali in their system. Not just that, but it actually decreases, erectile dysfunction. It also mitigates against things like impotence that you men out there with the diabetes you struggle with. Right, the fatigue, the stress, and those people who use it, they say they have those enormous erections as a result of utilizing the Tonkat Ali. So this Tonkat Ali, as I indicated before, in the form of the coffee, is available in just regular coffee. But of course, we have what is called the Sculpt Tonkat. Now, the Sculpt Tonkat comes with additional benefits. What are these benefits? Well, number one, you have all the regular benefits of the Tonkat Ali, but you also have the ability now to lose weight significantly. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are that guy who is trying to lose some pounds and also, maintain, yourself, the lion in you, then you gotta get that Sculpt Tonkat. But of course, if you are not in the overweight category or the obese category, and you just want to maintain yourself, you just want to improve on what you're doing, then you utilize the regular Tonkat. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm hoping that this discussion this evening would have brought some level of awareness to your life. You would have seen the light in this, because as I said before, an ounce of prevention is always better than a pound of cure. I see so many men right now running around like headless chickens. Why? Because they have diabetes. They are struggling with this condition. And as a result of that, what we see is that they have various challenges and their lives are miserable. We don't want that for you. So that is why we shared this presentation with you on an evening like this. You can be sitting home, relaxing with your family, and really assimilating this type of information. So wherever you're falling short right now, because of type 2 diabetes, get back to the person who would have reached out to you, the person who would have said to you, listen, get on this presentation, the person who would have said to you, hey, come and listen because, this thing is making sense. And so with that in mind, I want to, invite a few individuals at this point in time just to share with you how these particular products has transformed their lives in a rather significant way. My friend and co-host, Mr. Clinton Daly, he has a huge testimony. So let us start with Sir Clinton. Sir Clinton, please, sir, go ahead and mute and talk to the people. Tell them, your own story of being pre-diabetic. I want to start there, and how this has changed your life. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you very much, Sir Christopher. Well done. I love the presentation. Each time I hear it, sir, I am happy that I was exposed to it. Now, yes, I was diagnosed as being pre-diabetic in 2016. My A1C was at 6.3. I was also overweight, weighing over 203 pounds. I also had a stomach in front of me. And for years, I've been trying to get the weight off, to get the A1C down, changing diet, exercise, doing all that is possible, or I think I could do, but to no avail. Even if I lose a few pounds, the weight would come back. And so in April of 2021, I came across the Tadevina detox tea. And after drinking it for 1 week, I realized that I lost 10 pounds from my stomach. And so I realized that now that after 2 months, I realized that my A1C fell from 6.3 to 5.9. I lost almost 30 pounds. And today, I can tell you, I have put on back those weights. My stomach is gone. Yes, I consider myself as not being pre-diabetic anymore because these products really, really help me. And I can tell you, if you use these products and you use them properly, you take the detox tea on a daily basis, you will be removing all those waste and toxins, the things that would prevent the burning of the fats from the cells. And the weight, all these things would be gone if you just remove those waste and toxins from your body. So that is my testimony. Today I feel better. Even my thoughts are clearer. My memories has improved. All because I have done that really. And yes, Sir Christopher, I am happy to have these products, and I am excited also to hear the testimonies of the others, because especially one of them I understand is an update, and I am looking forward to hear the results. So
all right. Thank you so much, Sir Clinton. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I have with me a gentleman whom I met approximately 4 months ago, and he's unable to log into the Zoom because of technological challenges. However, I have him here on my phone. He's on my WhatsApp right now, and I'm hoping that you guys can hear him. John, please say hello to the audience. We have over 120 people right now listening to you. I want to make sure that everybody can hear you. Say hi, John. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're hearing John, drop the number 7 in the chat. If you're hearing John, drop the number 7 in the chat. All right, awesome. John, there are some persons right now who are really not believers. They don't believe that what we're saying right now really makes sense. I just like for you, John, to tell us, where you're coming from. When I met you, what exactly was happening to you at the time? Go ahead and tell us.
When I met you, I was sick because are you going to protein? Actually, okay, now, my system is different. My system is different. I'm feeling better than the first, and I'm going to try.
Wonderful. Yes. Yeah, man. John, when I met you, what was your blood sugar reading when I met you?
27.
And were you on the doctor's medication? Were you taking metformin?
Yeah,
Right. Awesome.
Back on my feet again.
Awesome. You told me yesterday that you did your blood sugar reading yesterday. What are the numbers that you are currently experiencing now since you have started this thing? You have been doing it now for a while, and you have had, it has been coming down. What's the latest number that you are at right now?
Just 5.6.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, you hear that? I provided John those 3 products that I told you about. The 3 products that I told you about, ladies and gentlemen, would be the reishi mushroom, the shaga mushroom, and of course, the Tedavina detox tea. And John has used this consistently for over 3 months. And this gentleman, even though we did not ask him to stop taking his doctor's medication because he was prescribed to take those medications, his blood sugar was at 27 when I met him. And now he's telling you that he did his readings, and now that is down, ladies and gentlemen, to 5. It has to be these products. And so the information that we disseminated here this evening is no fluke. It is absolutely no fluke. Now, John, you provided me an update yesterday. You told me that you had diabetes foot. You had that problem with your foot where it wasn't healing up. But since you started using the products, what have you noticed with your foot? Wow, wow.
Alright?
John, you are saying to the people right now that prior to the use of these products, you are recognizing that there was a wound on your foot and it wasn't healing. But as a result of you using the product, you notice now that the wound has healed and you don't need to be going to the clinic right now to have that wound dressed.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, from now, start taking your product, doctor.
Wow, wow.
Any doctor, and I don't go to any clinic, and I don't take any doctor metformin. Yeah, and I'm up already right now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm saying to the people who are diabetic that will log in with you, just take it easy and log in with your product and try it, and they will see what it do for them. Only thing that you eat right, drink right, and take the product.
wow, 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 wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank John this evening as a customer here with us. I see people saying that they're not hearing clearly. Others are saying that they are hearing clearly. But essentially what the gentleman is saying is that when I met him, his blood sugar was 27 and he was also on metformin. He was on the cusp, ladies and gentlemen, of a coma. But of course, someone who used the products before recommended the products to him, and when that person recommended the products to him, he decided to go with the flow. Now, this guy, in case you are wondering, what it has done for him, it has brought his blood sugar from 27 down to 5, ladies and gentlemen. Which between 5 and 6 is usually normal. That's where he's at. All the things that he was unable to do, he's now doing them comfortably. He had a burning sensation in his eyes that is no longer there. You heard him spoke about the diabetes foot that he was struggling with. That is no longer happening because he no longer goes to the clinic to have that treatment. And of course, you saw, based on the presentation, the capabilities of the mushroom in that particular respect. So that's what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. My good friend John, he has become a friend of mine now. He's like family to me because of the fact that I've been able to help him to overcome his challenges. Another testimony coming in tonight from someone who has, internet challenges. I'm hoping that you are able to hear her. Her story is just as dynamic as John's. Lady Hillary, are you with us?
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. I'm hoping that the people are hearing you. I'm hoping that you are clear, or a little clearer than John right now. So, Lady Hillary, I met you approximately a year ago, and of course, when I met you at a convention, speaking to over 10,000 people at Mark Stewart Church over there in Clarendon. When I met you, your husband would have led you to me, stating that your eyes weren't open. You couldn't see for over 2 years. What has happened since you have started using the side capsule?
Well, since I've started using the capsule, when I went home and I take the first 2, the morning and the evening I take a next 2. The other day my eyes was start open.
Yes.
And it don't stop till it's open that I can drink needle, anything I can see.
Wow.
My eyes is clear right now. My eyes is clear.
Wow.
And it's only one buckle. I don't get any other one again.
So you took one bottle of sight last year, August, because I met you in August last year at the Ball Out event in Jamaica that Mark Stewart has on an annual basis. And when you came when you came there, you said that, listen, your husband led you to my table. You spoke to me and you said, listen, I need to get my eyes in order. We recommended the sight to you. And just one bottle of sight, you said, open your eyes.
One bottle of sight. I couldn't see one bottle of
goodness gracious me. Ladies and gentlemen.
God. And Sir Chris, help me.
Wow, wow,
Because
wow.
of type 2 diabetes, my eyes was closed.
My goodness gracious me. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what we're talking about here. We're talking about the life-changing medicinal mushrooms that Mr. Armand Puyolt and Dr. Esther Ramos has provided us with. These things are no fluke. We're not saying that if you take it today, your eyes are going to open, because each person's situation is a little bit different. But here is somebody telling you that she met me at the convention. We spoke to 10,000 people on that day, and she was one of hundreds who came up and said, listen, I am unwell. And what do you know? Her eyes are open, ladies and gentlemen. She's able to see. One of the things that she did not say, which she told me last time we spoke, is that she missed reading her Bible. And now she's able to read her Bible effectively. She's taken away the needle and thread from her grandchildren, from her children, and she's stringing them herself. Ladies and gentlemen, can't you see that in these products we have life? Yes, these are not just your masking agents. These products, they get to the core and they deal with the problem that you have. Who do you know at this point in time that is diabetic? Who do you know that is struggling to lose some pounds? Who do you know that has some type of vision challenge? Whether is it cataract? Is it macular degeneration? Is it glaucoma? Is it as a result of type 2 diabetes? Whatever it is, this particular product is able to help you to live your best life. Ladies and gentlemen, it gets better, because I heard just now that one of our persons who is willing to share her testimony this evening, she's on, and she's saying, listen, I am not going to sit by this evening and allow those people to give their testimonies, and I don't. So Lady Elaine, I'm going to ask you right now to unmute, and I'm going to ask you to share with the audience your own testimony of how these products have helped you. You're over there in Florida right now, enjoying the cool weather over there in Florida. Please, Lady Elaine, go ahead, unmute, and talk to us. Tell us what these particular products have done for you and your diabetic condition.
Good night, everyone. Good night.
Hi, Lady Elaine.
I'm happy for the opportunity. I'm just here laughing, over everything I'm hearing. I'm so excited with the products products I'm using. I thought the last time that I started having some challenges and realized that my diabetic condition was getting worse. And I reached out to Mr. Daly, who I know deal with products, stuff like this. I reached out to him, and he introduced the T. Divina to me. And I started, he sent me my first 6 package, and I started drinking, and drinking it, my blood sugar was at 13.8. The doctor sent me the metformin. I still have it on my table here. I'm checking it every here. I took about three from the bottle, and I said to myself, I'm not going to take this metformin. My sister, I know, was taking metformin for years. She started losing her sight. One of her toe was amputated. I said, I'm not going down this road. And I started drinking the tea. I lost lots of pounds, came off. I came down like 2 dress sizes, because I was like at 16. Now I'm wearing 12, size 12. I came down, 2 dress sizes, and my blood sugar came down to 5 point something. I was so excited. I was so excited. I took a shot and sent it to Mr. Daly. Whoops! I said, look at this. My health improved really good. I was like constipated, because that was one of the main reasons why I reached out to him, apart from the doctor sending me the metformin tablet. You know, and my whole system regulated. I mean, I have not stopped drinking the tea, and I take my sugar. I take my sugar, and I'm now taking the side. You know, I went to the doctor, did my high check. They gave me glasses that messed up my eye. I couldn't see the computer. You know, I keep saying to my husband, I can't see the computer. Got the glasses for like $400 and was still having some issues. Started taking the side. The other day, my husband told me, you know, his pants broke in the crotches, and he said he wanted it fixed. I string the needle myself. He said, babe, you string the needle by yourself. I didn't even realize that, you know, I was seeing that well. He said to me, babe, you just string the needle by yourself. I didn't need no help. Stringing the needle, you know, so that's a plus. My high condition came together. I'm seeing much better. I don't wear the glasses. I don't even wear these glasses. I spent $400 and I don't wear these glasses, you know, so I'm super excited. I mean, super excited. I've introduced it to a few people, and they are taking. And, you know, I have one person who is in his second batch of tea. So, you know, and they are excited as well because it has been doing stuff for them. So I really have to tell you guys, thank you, especially Mr. Daly, for, you know, introducing this tea to me and pushing me and encouraging me to take it. I take it every day as one pot off, another pot on. My husband drinking with me now, you know. I introduce it to him, and as I get a glass, I give him a glass too, and we both drinking. You know, he's going to the bathroom more regularly, and, you know, things changing. So I want to give God thanks for you guys, thanks for the tea, and for everything, you know. I'm enjoying my products. Thank God, thank God.
Ladies and gentlemen, we had this evening 3 individuals who decided to share with us the awesome nature of these organic medicinal mushrooms and how they are impacting their lives. If you're feeling these testimonies this evening, please go to the chat and show some love to our guests who came on this evening and really share their testimonies. I'm sure if you are here this evening and you're a non-believer, then may God help you. I can't help you because I did the presentation and now you heard from these individuals who are utilizing the products. John told you that he was on the cusp of a coma, even though he was on the metformin. And what do you know? His blood sugar is now comfortably poised at 5. He told you that his legs, because of the nerves damage, ladies and gentlemen, were on the verge of amputation. He said no, he doesn't even go to the clinic anymore because there is absolutely no wound on his feet. Lady Hillary said, look here, I was blind for over 2 years. I use the sight, just one bottle, and her eyes are open. She's reading her Bible. She's stringing needles. Lady Elaine, ladies and gentlemen, amplified those 2 testimonies by telling you that, look here, not only did their blood sugar reduce from 13 to 5, but her eyes are functioning better. And now she has added her husband to the list of the products. She doesn't, whenever he takes a glass, she also takes a glass as well. She's on her sugar. She's on her reshift. What more do you need to hear? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, these are life-changing products that are available right here. Get back to the person that invited you and let them know that they should not allow the night to finish without they get the products into your hands, because you need them. Ladies and gentlemen, it was indeed a pleasure to have shared this evening on this platform with you. My co-host is Sir Clinton Daly, and I am sure he has the final word on this presentation this evening. Sir Clinton Daly, what do you have to say to the great people who join us this evening?
Well said, well said. And I thank you again. And what I have to say is that, ladies and gentlemen, go back to the persons who invited you, right? These products are here to help you to live a better life. We can live a better life. We do not have to accept the situation as it is. If we take that action, right, that first step, then the rest is going to be history. We are going to live our best life. So get back to the person who invited you and let us live the best life that we can live. This one life that we have, let's make the best of it. There is no other. And, I mean, one presenter said the other day that you're born, you're old, you die. That was what used to happen. But what is happening now? You're born, you get old, you're sick, and then you die. Let us eliminate that sickness. Let us now transition with grace and happiness as we get older, as we live our full life. We live as long as we possibly can, as long as we provide our body with the necessary supplements. Thank you, sir, again, Sir Christopher. Thank you, everyone, for joining. We love you, and we want to see you every day as long as we can.
All right. Thank you very much, Sir Clinton Daly. Ladies and gentlemen, with that said, that concludes our presentation for this evening. Please join us again next week, Sunday, when we will do something similar, just like this. I want to thank everybody for being here. The important thing for you to do now is to take action. Get back to that person who thought it prudent to invite you and let them know that you are ready to start your journey to full wellness. God bless you. Have yourselves a great night.